Hello, and welcome to Historical Humans Reads, where we take primary sources and bring them to your screen. I'm Colum Coleman, and today we are reading from the work of a man who put American literature on the world stage. Diplomat and Harvard professor, his works of Romanticism would bring American poetry to a popularity on par with the esteem of the British bards. He is James Russell Lowell, and this is, of course, a parable too, one of Lowell's few realist poems. It speaks to institutionalized neglect and holds that religious morality does not align with prominent acts of grandeur, but instead with the smallest acts of compassion. Today, we'll be reading a parable too by James Russell Lowell in its entirety. So, with that, let's begin. Said Christ our Lord, I will go and see how the men, my brethren, believe in me. He passed not again through the gate of birth, but made himself known to the children of earth. Then said the chief priests and rulers and kings, Behold now the giver of all good things. Go to, let us welcome with pomp and state him alone who is mighty and great. With carpets of gold the ground they spread, where'er the Son of Man should tread, and in palace chambers lofty and rare, they lodged him and served him kingly fare. Great organs surged through arches dim, their jubilant floods in praise of him. And in church and in palace and in judgment hall, he saw his own image high over all. But still, wherever his steps they led, the Lord in sorrow bent down his head, and from under the heavy foundation stones, the Son of Mary heard bitter groans. And in church and palace and judgment hall, he marked great fissures that rent the wall, and opened wider and yet more wide, as the living foundation heaved and sighed. Have ye founded your thrones and altars then on the bodies and souls of living men? And ye think that building shall endure, which shelters the noble and crushes the poor? With gates of silver and bars of gold, ye have fenced my sheep from their father's fold. I have heard the droppings of their tears in heaven these 1800 years. O Lord and Master, not ours the guilt. We built but as our fathers built. Behold thine images how they stand, sovereign and sole throughout all our land. Our task is hard, with sword and flame, to hold thine earth for ever the same, and with sharp crooks of steel to keep, still as thou leftest them, thy sheep. Then Christ sought out an artisan, a low-browed, stunted, haggard man, and a motherless girl whose fingers thin, pushed from her family, want and sin. These he set in the midst of them, and as they drew back their garment hem, for fear of defilement, lo here, he said he, the images ye have made of me. This has been a parable too on Historical Humans Reads. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more excerpts from original texts, please subscribe to be notified of the next one. If there was a work you would like to hear, be sure to like this video and leave a comment listing it below. As always, thank you for listening.